Yo, what's up everybody, it's Blaze and I'm back with the VGC moveset guide. So we're gonna kick it off with Charizard, specifically Mega Charizard Y. This is one of the most used Megas in the VGC metagame, uh, including VGC 18. So Charizard is a fire flying type. Its stats are 78 HP, 84 attack, 78 defense, 109 special attack, 85 special defense, and 100 speed. So really great stats overall. And it has Blaze and Solar Power ability. But what we're going to be talking about is the Mega, which the Mega has a plus 20 attack compared to the original. Plus 50 special attack and plus 20 special defense. So Mega Charizard Y gets a lot of special attack and it gets some more special defense, so it gets more bulky, which is really great. So I have two movesets for you guys. So the first one is going to be the most standard one, with maybe a couple changes. So first of all, we need the Charizard Y because it's got a Mega Evolve. Really no other way to use Charizard. Next, the ability. The ability does not matter because in Generation 7, once you Mega Evolve your Pokemon, it will activate its effect. So it'll activate the Drought ability of Mega Y. So the ability really doesn't matter here. I would go for Solar Power if you can. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. So for the moves, we have Heat Wave. So Heat Wave in VGC is really great because it attacks both Pokemon, which is very useful in VGC. Next we have Solar Beam. So Solar Beam is a really great move, especially when people try using a Water Pokemon against your Fire Pokemon in the Drought. The Solar Beam is just really great. Flamethrower is another special attack stab move that is just really great to use, and it has 100% accuracy. Compared to the Heat Wave does a little bit more power, but it has less accuracy and it hits both Pokemon. So if you just want to hit one Pokemon, Flamethrower is really great. And then for the last move, we have Protect, because Protect is just a standard move in VGC. So now going on to the EVs and IVs. So IVs, I would go for max anything except for attack. You don't need attack because we're not going to be using any physical moves on Charizard. So for EVs, I'm just going with a 252 for EV spread right now because I don't have the exact EVs, and the EVs are usually for your team. So the EVs go for your team. So you always start with a 252, 4, and then change it to work for your team. Because maybe you might want a bulkier Charizard for your team. You know, you do what you want to do with the EV spread, because the EV spreads are really for your team, but you need the EVs to be to work for your team. So I just went with 4 HP, 252 special attack, and 252 speed. Now some things, you know, you're never gonna want to put EVs into attack or special attack, especially if you don't even have a move that's physical. There's some Pokemon that you could use a physical and special, like Garchomp. Even Charizard you could use it as a mixed attacker, but for most of the time you're not going to do mixed attacking. So next moveset, this one is a little fun moveset. It's definitely not the standard or the optimal moveset. This is, in my opinion, the best moveset right here. With Flamethrower, you could change Flamethrower for Overheat, which is a lot more power, but you only have 90% accuracy, and it will lower your special attack, which I really don't like doing that, so I prefer Flamethrower over the Overheat. So next moveset is a little different moveset that I made, and this one is the same Charizard, but We have Hidden Power Ice and Tailwind. So this is just to give Charizard a lot more coverage, and it gives us the Tailwind so we can activate Tailwind. Most of the time you're going to have another Pokemon that can activate the Tailwind, but this is just the Charizard that I use. I got Hidden Power Ice for more coverage instead of having Overheat or Flamethrower, and I have Tailwind so we can get the speed to speed boost. So yeah, those are basically the two sets that I have for Charizard Y. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this video helps you guys create your move sets. And once again, the EVs, I'm gonna start doing 252, 252, 4 EV spreads, because I learned that most of the EV spreads really depends on the sole purpose of the Pokemon on your team. So you know, depending on exactly that, the Pokemon that you want to use and exactly where you're using it for, you might tailor it to different EV spreads. But 252, 252, 4 is just a very great way to start off. And I forgot to say the natures, I believe, but both of these are timid. You could also run modest if you want more special attack, but I feel like the special attack is very boosted, especially once it's Mega. It has 159 special attack with 31 special attack IVs. It goes to 179. So I use Timid so we can get even higher speed. So anyway, that is the two movements I have, and I'll see you guys in the next video.